this blog on our Bible study. So you can, I'll read it to you.
Okay.
We got the picture of our, just kind of try to capture one with, you can't really see us, just the feeling of being there, and call it Bible study in our kitchen. How about if we have Lori read it and see if, because I like to have it read by someone else to see how it reads.
Okay.
To see if it needs to be fixed or anything.
Okay.
If something's confusing.
Bible study in our kitchen. We have a Wednesday night Bible study, as many people do, in our kitchen. The unique thing is that it's a Bible study the whole world can attend. We record it on high def and edit it with scripture verses easily read on the screen. My husband Mark leads it right now, as his 20-episode study is his own revelation of the true gospel. Mark developed the study for himself, but many have told him it should be shared with the whole world. We call it Removing the Veil. The title is perfect because that is what happens when you join the study. We have collected 150-some verses to absolutely rip the veil off your legalistic mind. It all started when, after I wrote my book, First Watch the Inside, Mark decided to rid his mind of the wrong beliefs he carried in his heart. Renewing our minds must be done delicately yet forcefully. We renew the mind with the Word, and this renews our subconscious beliefs in our hearts. The heart surgery necessary is accomplished with scalpels of verses in God's words specific to your issues. Mark found a collection of verses that absolutely blew his mind, which addressed his self-condemnation. It was amazing to find out how many verses are written that tell us we are accepted by God and sin-free because of Jesus, not by our own effort. Careful study of verse after verse on the same subject does something. It removes the veil. What you couldn't see before, you begin to see. One verse can explain away, 2 or 10 can be argued, but Mark found that while sitting down with people and looking at each verse, miraculous changes took place. By the time Mark hit 15 or 20 verses that say we have been given God's perfection at the time of salvation, people were getting quite emotional. Some cried, some laughed, and some got angry, but heartstrings always move through this study. The veil gets lifted off the heart and people get challenged, changed, and set free. Deliverance occurs as the eyes of our hearts are opened. That happens so many times we decided to record it as a Bible study, and it's awesome. You may need some of these studies to be played over and over. Look up the verses and follow along. Legalistic thinking will not stand up to all of the studies on God's grace.
Wow.
That's good.
That's really good. I hope that draws some people to see the videos.
Of course it will.
That's
It
awesome.
absolutely will.
Cool. I did this study, we broke this up over a long period of time plus all our conversation. I did this study with her daughter and son-in-law for 2.5 hours. We sat down and went through this, and by the time we got about 3/4 of the way through, Dan, her son-in-law, goes, "Oh my gosh, how come they don't teach this in churches? Do people know about this? This needs to be out there. People need to hear about this." He was all excited about it.
It was one of those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It just totally took the blinders off of him.